Well, I think you all know, but actually being there in Washington, you just kind of get reinforced in a profound way when you go into not only the halls of Congress, but into the think tanks, or the self-described think tanks. Because most of them are connected to political parties and to people in positions of power, and most of the people who are involved in foreign policy issues are always trying to get a higher position. They might want to get an ambassadorship, they might want to get jobs in the State Department, so they're reluctant to speak out about these issues. And then as far as our Congress is missing in action when it comes to this drone policy. They have been cut out by the administration on purpose, because the administration says that when you use drones and there are no Americans at risk, then this is not war, and so War Powers Act have nothing to do with it. So we have now handed over power to the executive wholeheartedly to say that you can wage war around the world with drones, and Congress doesn't need to be consulted. Now, that might sound bad, but it's even worse when you think of what would Congress say if they were consulted. They would say, yes, go get them, like they have whenever they have been consulted. And in the halls of Congress, they're very confused right now about what to do, because the Democrats don't want to criticize Barack Obama, especially in an election year. This administration doesn't care about people on the left at all, but only care about independents. And so they think that independents are going to like a president who can come up with a kill list without a lot of hand-wringing. And so the administration supposedly leaked the kill program to the press, and the people in Congress, instead of being outraged and saying, oh my God, look what they're doing in the White House. They're meeting and they're deciding who's going to live or die, who they're becoming the prosecutor, the judge, the jury, and the executioner. This is the most undemocratic thing I've ever heard of. Instead, they're saying, who leaked this? And why is this information being leaked to the public? This is supposed to be a secret program. So Congress is crazy, and our own Dianne Feinstein is among the crazies in that line. As head of the Intelligence Committee, you would think she would be appalled at the CIA now becoming a death squad on a massive scale. And do we hear any outrage from her? No, the outrage now is that there were some leaks, and where did those leaks come from? And I just read that on Friday, the Obama administration did its 6-month review to Congress, and they mentioned in this review that we actually are doing something in Somalia, in Yemen, and in Pakistan. But we're not going to mention the word drones, and we're not going to give you any details about what we're doing. But for the first time, we are telling you that we are doing something there. And that is the extent that Congress has been briefed by this administration on the drone program. So it is there are very few people, unfortunately, Dennis Kucinich won't even be there the next time, in the next congressional session, because he lost his seat. He is one of the few that have been speaking out and demanding accountability, demanding transparency, demanding just some basic information. And he looks around at his colleagues in Congress, and he can't even get the majority of people in the Progressive Caucus in Congress to join him, because they've been told by Nancy Pelosi to be hush, hush, hush on this, and all that matters is getting Barack Obama and the Democrats reelected, and let's not get out there and speak about dead people in places like Pakistan.